just came back from the weekend. We have a regular weekday going, and now it's Monday, and everybody's so excited. Everybody loves Mondays. Don't y'all love Mondays? I love Mondays. Mondays are so great. They're so fun. They're so exciting. They're the best. Oh, what is up, Craig? How are you, brother? How are you? Stephanie over there on Instagram. What's going on? Oh, shit. Barry Jones is here. What's up, Barry Jones? How are you, brother? Good to see you, Shy. Oh, no. And Shy's about to go into a little bit of the conversation that we have here for our Monday, so I'll go into it a little bit since she already said it. So happy Monday, Shy. But Shy said, from today onwards, if anyone says they like snow, I will assume either they don't have a car or have their car in a shed, garage, or they don't do the cleaning part. That's a huge part about the whole. That's probably the biggest thing for me because I'm from Florida, and when I first moved up here when I was 18, I thought that it was pretty badass being able to have snow. But the first job that I had when I was up here, I was a maintenance. I actually originally started doing groundskeeping. I was doing the grounds, so I had to like clean up trash on apartment complex grounds and paint the curbs and basically take care of the curb appeal. Make sure that when people are driving through your apartment community, because we had a what is it called? A garden style community, because there's two different styles, or maybe there's three different styles. I don't know, but I'm aware of two different styles. One of the styles is like a downtown apartment complex where it's in a big old skyscraper. And then the other ones, which are garden-style communities, and they call them communities, I guess, but they're apartment complexes, and they do the same thing. They do you just have more upkeep because you have to take care of the actual grounds instead of just the whole building itself because, the building and all that other good stuff. So that was my first job, and up here in Maryland, whenever I moved up here when I was 18. So by the time I was 19 years old, the first time, what's going on? Allison, good to see you. So much over here, Jordan. You guys have a lot of snow over there as well? Yeah. You're up north, though. You're way up there, so you're probably dealing with a lot of that shit. That kind of sucks. That's one of the worst parts about it, though, because no matter where you are on the East Coast, you're just getting smashed. You're getting smashed. No matter what, it's just ice everywhere. Ice, baby, if you will. And everybody's wrecking. I was trying to drive to work, and I passed by like 4 different wrecks. And there was one of them that I felt so bad. It was like 7:30 in the morning, 7:30, 6:30. It was pretty damn early, and I was driving. And there was this car that was in the middle of the road just sitting there. And I was like, what the hell is his deal? He has his warning flashes on like he's doing something, like something's going on. But I don't know what the hell is, what's going on? What's the deal with that? And so I'm pulling up closer, and I start to see a little bit of damage on like the front of the hood. And I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, he did get in a wreck, this poor guy. That kind of sucks. And as I'm pulling up, I see that he's in his car, and he's like this. He has his hands in his face, and he's just like this. And I'm like, man, what the hell did he do? It looks like he's just sitting here. I can't tell what the hell is going on. It looks like he's just sitting there. As I pull up, I realize that the passenger side of the front hood, he's completely smashed. And there is a parked car that was, I'm assuming, its original position before he hit it was on the side of, just on the side of the street. This car was in the sidewalk. So this poor guy, whatever, it started snowing yesterday around 5 or 6 p.m. And that was at the point where I was like, fuck that. Papa Jordane ain't playing that shit. I'm not gonna do it. What's up, guys, over there on Instagram? Stephanie said, we got about 6 inches here along with almost 2 inches of ice. Yeah, the ice is no joke, though. That's the thing. That shit'll get you. St. Anthony Blight, Newfoundland, Canada. We got snow here. Cole Heather said. Y'all got, yeah, we're getting snow all over the East Coast. Snow, so much here, Jordan. Yep, Allison dealing with all the snow. Everybody's dealing with snow up and down the East Coast. It's just ridiculous. And it, like this morning, whenever I got up, I feel so blessed. First of all, I have to say, I have a 2015 Jeep Cherokee. I know it's not top of the line vehicles or anything, but it's fancy to me, very fancy to me, and I really love it. What I really love about it is This little button right here, you press it twice, boom, boom, and you can start. It's a remote start. So I remote started my car, and this is the first winter that I've had a remote start. And, man, what a difference the remote start has. Is my Jordane not showing? Where's my E at? The E needs to show. Y'all need to see that E. There we go. Jordane. Got it right, baby. So I don't know if any of you guys watch this show or listen to this show and you're not from an area that gets precipitation that's frozen, snow, sleet, or what's that other one? The ball. There was like 2 inches of literally the night, but then I guess the temperature must have rose just a little bit, and then it kind of froze. It like melted a little bit of the ice, but then whatever it was, by the time I got back out there, it looked like the ice had it melted and then it refroze, and it was just the shits. I couldn't open my door for like 10 minutes. I had to it was on, and I just couldn't open it. So I was like, I don't want to jerk it too much and ruin it. I don't want to mess things up. It's a mess. It's a mess. Stephanie said, roads were clear this morning, though, so at least I was able to get to work this morning. I love the remote start and heated seats. Yes, the heated seats are definitely a plus. I was born in Michigan, so I know what you are talking about, said the Michigan girl. I figured that out because your name is Michigan Girl, so we can figure it out, right? What's up, Rick Morris? How are you, brother? Good to see you in there. Craig Weber said your picture keeps freezing and freezing. Is it freezing for anybody else, or is anyone else getting the frozen pictures? Because I was wondering what the deal is with that. Because it seems like everything's working properly here. I'll double check my links just to make sure. No, we're good on Facebook. We are good. We're good. Oh, hell yeah, Brian said the Nuke mic cover is badass. I'm glad that somebody noticed. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for paying attention. Nobody pays attention to me. Now I got somebody paying close attention, and I'm happy about that. I'm so glad. Yeah, but thank you, brother. That's the Jordane mic cover. I was thinking, and good news. Good news, by the way, just so that you guys know. Spinning Venom Radio is returning Thursday at 2. Bob Hollywood returned for Spinning Venom Radio, and I'm not even sure exactly what we're going to be talking about, but I know that Bob Hollywood has so much to talk about, so that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen my boy in a month, probably over a month now. A month and some change, and I'm just excited to be able to get Spinning Venom Radio back on the airwaves or the internet waves, whatever you want to call them. And I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that we have coming because we're building this, baby. We're building this. This is our little pirate ship or rebel something. I don't know. We're our own thing. We're our own thing. We're building our own shit, But Bob Hollywood is returning this Thursday, so mark it down on your calendars, guys. We also, of course, as you guys know, this is our 3rd week in a row, or 4th week in a row, maybe. It might be a 4th week in a row because it's our 5th week in a row. Damn, it's episode number 30. Episode number 30. I'm almost 6 weeks in. That's crazy. Man, we've been going at it, guys. We've been going at it. I'm proud of us. I'm very proud of us because we got it rolling. But yes, that's coming up. Everything's going up. The Lucha Show. I'm going to be talking about the Lucha Show here in a little bit, Barry. Yes, but let's go to the comments real quick so that I can catch up with that, and then I'll go back. We're going to finish up talking about a little bit of the ice shit that we've had to deal with, and I have some footage from some of the blizzards that I've had to drive in, and I'll show you some of that stuff, and that stuff is ridiculous. But we'll have that at a later date because I don't have access to it right now. I have to get my external hard drive fixed because my external hard drive is it crapped out on me, and I have 2 of them that crapped out on me, so I got to get the files out of both of them. Anyway, let's go back to the comments real quick. Rick, I'm glad to see you here, brother. Rick Morris, it's good to see you. Yep. I said Craig saw that we were freezing. Hopefully we're not freezing anymore. Shy said, oh, those cars are sturdy and the best. Ha, ha, ha. After this snow, I decided to go with big cars because I used to be sedan fan, but now I feel these big vehicles are much better for long drive in these climates. 100%. That's one of the biggest reasons why I stuck with the Jeep, because I was like, man, I still live up here, and I'm probably going to always live in areas where I'm going to need a good vehicle to be able to get me out, and it's not necessarily, this isn't about speed. This is about functionality. This is about being able to go up and down hills and go off-road if you need to. You don't need a car that needs a road. If it needs a paved road, then you're already going to have a hard time. I'm going to get the car key now. Yes, definitely get the car key. I definitely recommend that. You can get that for any car. You can get that for any car. They have a remote start for any car. You just have to get it installed, pay for it to get installed, but it's still pretty cool. A couple of times it did. Yes, it did freeze once. Just saw that the sticker. Ha ha ha. It's cute. Oh, the mic cover, you mean? The mic cover? It's a good mic cover. How did the Lucha show go? The Lucha show went really well. And how are we over here? I have an SUV. Allison has a SUV as well, and it's great in the snow. Yes, you have to have an SUV for that, because that's why. But I moved to Florida now. Yes, Michigan girl has moved to Florida. Michigan girl is a Michigan girl living in Florida. That's unfortunate. Or is it fortunate? You probably feel really good about it now, because everybody getting hit by the snow doesn't feel like being hit by the snow. Anyway, all this snow, it took me like 30 minutes just to get my car ready to be able to drive. And then I felt like I had to drive it like a little bit just for it to actually get ready. It was ridiculous. Great in the snow, though. I slipped around a little bit. There were a couple of spots, but I probably need a little bit better tires. I haven't been paying closer attention to my tires, so I probably need to get a little bit better tires, because I think my tread's starting to wear out. But I drive so much. I mean, even during the times of COVID, Jordane's getting after it. Jordane's still out there hitting the road. And like Barry said, we had a Lucha show this weekend. It was for Peru, and it was for GLL, Generational Lucha Libre, one of the two. But that was a really fun show. So we recorded like 28, 29 different matches. I think I only had 2 matches in the whole recording session. And it's interesting seeing, I mean, this is what we do. We always do these types of recordings and those types of things. I think we recorded like 3 months worth of television in a day. And it was a lot of footage. It was a lot going on, but we got through it, and it was a fun show, a fun couple of shows, and it seems like these days, especially, I mean, if you're watching TV, you'll see WWE, you'll see the WWE has the Thunderdome. They're not traveling, they're not doing anything. They're just kind of staying where they are and producing their shows. AEW's they have fans now, and slowly but surely it seems like things are progressively getting somewhat back to normal, but I don't know how back to normal it's going to be getting, and especially like how fast it's going to be getting back to normal. Hopefully it's hard to say though, man, because they had the new variant of COVID that's going on now, and then it's all kinds of bullshit with the COVID thing, because you got people getting the vaccine, and then people who have gotten the vaccine now have turned around and got COVID. So it's like, what the fuck's the point of getting the vaccine if it doesn't even work? I thought the point of getting a vaccine is so that you don't get the disease that you're trying to avoid getting, or the whatever it is, the viral infection or the virus, whatever you want to call it. I thought that the vaccine was supposed to prevent that, but now it seems like it doesn't necessarily prevent that. Or was that just one of those cases that are rare? I'm sure there's a lot of cases that are rare, and then probably the news could point that up and be like, oh, here's a rarity, but here's what happened. Hopefully it gets better, though. There's a new variation of the COVID virus, coronavirus. I know we're all tired of hearing that shit. And hopefully things will be getting back to normal eventually. But since it doesn't seem like it is, or it's hard for us to be able to plan it's hard. We can't plan anything because you don't know what the hell you're going to be doing. Are we going to do a show, or are we going to do a studio recording so that we can actually just get some content out there for everybody? It's all kind of it's just ridiculous. It's all just a mess. But everything's a mess. Everything's a mess for everybody. Everything is down. Everything is like the ratings for everything is down. Everyone's business is down. Everything is down. So we're basically preparing ourselves to try to get ready for whenever we can actually get back to somewhat of a normalcy, or the new normal, or whatever the fuck they talk about. I don't even know anymore, guys. I don't even know. All I want to do is just have a little bit of a normal life so we don't have to wear the masks in front of people and all that other good stuff. But who knows? It seems like it's getting better, though, right? Is it getting better? I hope it's getting better. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard. It really is hard to tell, though. That's the ridiculous thing about it. But the show was really good. It was a long day, though. We got there about 10 a.m., and we didn't leave until about 10:30, probably later than that. It was about a 12-hour day. But, 12-hour days are nothing for me. That's normal. Whenever you like to work, you like to work. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. But the shows were good. Good shows, good matches. As soon as I get the footage, I'll post it here for you guys to be able to see. No vaccine for me, says Stephanie. I'm not going to be a guinea pig. Let everybody else be a guinea pig. That's what I would do. Let everybody else be the guinea pig. We'll, just keep doing what you're doing. And, as soon as you feel it's safe enough, then jump on that shit, Keep it rolling. Keep it moving. That's the main thing. Is just keep that baby moving. Keep it rolling. And I know we started a lot later today, but that's as we were talking about the snow, the ice, trying to maneuver around. And now I was preparing myself. I was preparing us because we're actually going to have to deal with more snow. We have more snow coming tonight, and I guess it's a winter storm or whatever they want to call it. And Shai said, I don't think it's gotten any better, but I feel I got used to it now. Yeah, that's true. The snow is like, it doesn't necessarily really get better, but you get used to it. It's that old saying where it doesn't get easier, you get better, or it doesn't get lighter, you get stronger. That whole deal. Like you once you've seen that pattern of behavior before, or that pattern being presented in front of you, and then you have to react to it. Once you've reacted to it a couple of times, you know how to react to it, so it's not like that big of a deal. There's nothing you can do, though, because after this walk, after the stream, I still have to get my walk in, because I haven't been able to get my walk in because I had to work all day because the snow's fucking everything up. So now I need to get my exercise in, but I got to get my exercise in the snow, or if I want to do it on a treadmill. And the problem with the treadmill is this whole time, I thought you were supposed to walk barefooted so that you can fix your gait. It's good for your gait to walk barefooted. This whole time, I've been walking outside. Sometimes I'll take my shoes off and walk because I want to fix my gait. I have hip problems. So any little thing that I can do to try to improve myself and improve my hips and improve my legs, I'm going to do it. I'm totally down. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a try. But I made a mistake. So a lot of times, like one of my favorite habits that I have is walking on the treadmill and reading. It took me a while to get to that point. So I started off at like 2, at the setting of like 2 on the treadmill. And then I went up to 2.5, and then I got it to 3. And then if I'm really feeling frisky, I can do 3.5 and walk and read. That's a little fast. It takes a little too much. It takes a little too much focus for me to have to focus on walking than reading. So you need to keep the pace at a pace to where you don't necessarily need to think too much, and then you can just walk and read. Because I got the idea from seeing some guys in the gym. They would be sitting at a bicycle, like one of those stationary bikes, and they'd be doing their exercise, but they'd be sitting there reading, and then they're just pumping their legs. And I was like, man, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. That's like, you're not doing anything. And you're not necessarily burning as many calories as you would if you were working really hard, but you are doing something. Your heart is pumping. there is something going on there, and it's not a bad thing that's going on, because it's not like you're running very hard and you're putting all this pressure on your different joints and ligaments. You're just pedaling, getting that heart rate up. It's not that bad of a deal. So I got the idea where I was like, okay, well, this guy reads and he just sits on his treadmill, or sits on his bicycle. What if I just walked on the treadmill and I just I just did my reading then, instead of doing it, in a random time, trying to get it in when you can fit it in. And a lot of times, if I get it in when I can fit it in, I can never fit it in. But I like reading, so it's like, okay, I need to fit it in somewhere where it makes sense and I can do what I need to do. So I fit it in on the treadmill. So I was reading a lot about fixing your gait and making sure that you're walking properly, and I was doing a lot of walking properly on the treadmill, but I would do it barefooted. I would do it barefooted with socks on. I had no idea that socks made that big of a difference. That big of a difference, guys. It made that big of a difference. I don't even know if you guys know where I'm going with this, but if you've seen the name of the episode, you'll have an idea, because it's ridiculous what I did to myself. It's ridiculous. So this weekend, I had the Peruvian show, and hey, Paul, wrestling with New Heights. Yes, I'm still doing wrestling with New Heights, but you just got to pay attention, and then you'll see when I'll make my return to New Heights Wrestling. We haven't come on a decision for whenever I'll be making a return there, but you can. I guarantee I'm not done with New Heights Wrestling, and you'll definitely see me back there. But you just got to be patient for that. You just got to be patient for that, because we'll figure it out in due time when I can actually get back on to the New Heights Wrestling, because New Heights Wrestling is one of my homes. That's they run in my hometown that I grew up in Defuniak Springs, Florida. So I have a soft spot for New Heights Wrestling. I love New Heights Wrestling. That's like my home. When I'm not up here, my home up here is different, but down there is definitely my home. But I'm definitely not done with that, and I'll be back down there soon, and I'll be bringing friends with me as well, because I got to have some traveling partners for it. So yeah, New Heights Wrestling is definitely going to be good. Nothing's changing with that. I just haven't been there in a while, but coronavirus kind of messes everything up for everybody, so that's just part of the game. You got to do what you got to do, Okay, this is Thaddeus. I come to New Heights Wrestling shows from time to time. Awesome, Thaddeus. I will be seeing you there then, brother. We got pictures together, right? I definitely remember your name. I know that I've talked to you on here and everything, but have I seen you at a show? I don't remember actually seeing you at a show. I thought that we took pictures together, but I don't remember. Do you live in Defuniak as well? Oh, all right. Let's see. Used car salesman said, "Good evening, kind strangers." Good evening, used car salesman. Good to see you. Glad that you decided to stop in on the old Jordane stream. We're talking. Oh shit! I knocked everything over. I was about to tell you what we were talking about, but first I need to clean up this water before I fuck everything up. Jesus, I can't do anything right. Don't buy a Chevy. Don't buy a Ford either. Jeez Louise. Don't buy a Chevy or a Ford. Go with something different. Buy a Jeep. Anyway. Yes. So, where were we? Let me see where we were. Oh, geez. Yeah, this damn treadmill, man. I got myself to the point to where I got used to reading and walking, and I had socks on. This past Friday, I decided, nah, I'm not going to do socks. I'm just going to I don't need socks. My feet are tough. I'm good to go. So I was walking on the treadmill, and my feet were a little sore. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I really didn't think it was that big of a deal. I was like, all right, I'm just going to tough it out. I'll walk for another 20 minutes, and I'm just going to deal with it, and then I'll get it over. I just need to get this walk in. It's not like I'm running. I run and it's way harder on my feet than this. But I'm walking barefooted, and I did not have socks on this time. Take a guess what happened, guys. Take a wild guess what the hell happened. I walked barefooted on a treadmill, and treadmills have this weird, crazy grip stuff on it. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, but it ruins your stuff, man. Can we walk barefoot on a treadmill? Oh, you're about to get that answer, Shy. You are about to get that answer. The answer is yes, you can. But you have to have tough feet, because if you don't walk around barefooted, if you don't do it normally, you should build up your tolerance for it, because my tolerance was the shits. I have very soft feet when it comes to that. I always wear shoes. I wear work boots, work shoes, tennis shoes, running shoes, or wrestling shoes. I have a bunch of different shoes. I'm like a woman. I'm like a woman with that. Most women have a lot of shoes. I'm a dude and I have a lot of shoes. But I thought that it would be a good idea to walk barefooted. So I was walking and my feet hurt. And I've had my feet hurt before. My feet always hurt. Like I'm always doing stuff, and it's not a big deal. Your feet hurt, big deal. Get over it. As I got done, I took my socks off and I looked at them, and my big toe had a giant. I wish I should have took a picture of it, man. I mean, it's all like a lot better now. But I had giant blisters all over my feet, all over the top of my feet, filled with blood. And I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck what did I do to myself? Now I'm not going to be able to walk. I got to wrestle tomorrow, so I did it on a Friday. I have to wrestle on a Saturday. And I'm sitting here like, I don't think I'm going to be able to walk, let alone wrestle. What the hell did I just do to myself? I wanted to tough it out, but I should have walked a little bit. You can build your tolerance up, and your skin will toughen up as you do it. I didn't do that. I didn't give myself time to condition my feet to get tougher. I didn't do that. I just walked it all and destroyed my shit. I destroyed it. It was the worst. It was just so bad. It was blood all over the place. But it was blood all over the place in the blisters. It didn't actually escape. So I didn't have to, like, poke. So at first, I thought that I would have to be, I thought I'd have to, like, poke it out and push the pus out and have some nasty Dr. Pimple Popper type shit going on. But after everything that I read, you didn't have to do that, actually. If you just leave it alone, the fluid that fills up the blister is actually there to help it heal. So it worked out a lot better than what I was going to do, because I was going to drain it. But my feet had, like, these giant blisters on the bottom and then on the top of the two toes and just full of blood. And I just looked at it and I was like, no, I'm fucked. No way I'm going to be able to wrestle tomorrow, but I guess I have to now, because I'm not going to not wrestle. What am I going to do? Show up and be like, I can't wrestle. My feet hurt. Not doing that. Could you imagine that shit? No, man, I can't wrestle. I can't wrestle today, man. My feet hurt. The fuck, get out of here. The fuck, you're in the wrong business, homie. If you can't wrestle because your feet hurt, you're in the wrong business. Move on, find something different, toughen up a little bit, then maybe come back. But it's taken, like, that was Friday, now it's Saturday, Sunday, now it's Monday, and it feels a lot better. And I still have a little bit of blood in one of my toes. But it is what it is. That's just part of the game. You know, runners do it all the time. Marathoners do it all the time. It's just one of those things that you just got to deal with, and it is what it is. You know, I don't know exactly if it's going to heal properly. I'm hoping that it does, and there's no infections. From everything that I've read, it should be fine. It's just one of those things you've got to deal with. But God, man, like blisters, these giant ass blisters on my feet, and I'm like, I'm just trying to live my life, man. I'm just trying to live a normal life, and I have all these Fitbit steps that I have to get throughout the days, and I'm not able to get them because my damn feet they're not working. The damn things are just falling apart on me. And it actually reminds me of this documentary that Eddie Izzard did. Eddie Izzard is a comedian from, I think, in the UK. And he dresses up like he's a cross-dresser. So he'll dress up in, like, women's clothes, and then he does his live show. He does, his stand-up shows. But he doesn't even mention, like, the cross-dressing or anything. He just cross-dresses and tells jokes. Funny guy. Great documentary though, and it shows like what I really like about it though is shows the power of your mind, your brain, that you can keep pushing, because he ended up doing like 10 or 15 actually let me look it up. I want to be sure how many let's see. How many, what are those things called when they run very far? It's like 5Ks, but they're not 5Ks. Izzard run. Let's see. 30. So Eddie Izzard, and this is way crazier than I thought. I was going to do like 15 marathons in like 20 days. This dude did 32 marathons in 31 days for a humanity charity. The blog Eddie Izzard is running is a documentary. He did 43 marathons in 51 days. See, the numbers change. Covering at least 27 miles per day. 27 miles per day. And, and this is what it reminded me of. So Eddie Izzard, this is how tough and badass Jordane is. Eddie Izzard did 43 marathons in 51 days. And you can believe your asshole that this dude was running around with blistered ass feet. And during that documentary, it reminded me, you know, because I'm living so tough doing my 4 miles a day, as opposed to, what was it, 27 miles a day? Oh, 27 miles a day. You know this dude's feet was destroyed. But the thing about the documentary is very realistic, because this guy really did it, but he kept going, and he had to keep, like, he kept taping up his feet, because his feet were like, that was, he trained for it, but he didn't get enough time to train for the amount of running that he was going to be doing, which is 27 miles per day. You're just going to run that top layer of skin that's on your feet, you're going to tear it right off, and you're going to have to replace it with something. You might as well replace it with tape, because if you don't, you're just going to keep digging into your skin and digging into your skin, and you got to give yourself some type of a break, some type of a to be able to relax. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy to be able to do 43 marathons in 51 days. I've never been able to do something like that. I don't want to do something like that, but it's crazy to me to know that people can do it. I love the fact that people can do it, and it motivates me. I love knowing that there's some psychos out there who are able to just get out there and get it. Shy said, ha ha ha, they will tell you, come in the ring and I'll give you some other pain so that the feet so that the feet don't hurt as much. Yeah, pretty much. If you destroy, if you hurt yourself, if you're wrestling somebody, if they're a good wrestler, they're going to be able to take care of you and make sure that, they're not going to hurt you. They're just going to beat you. They're not going to hurt you. They're just going to beat you. That's all. But anyway, guys, give me 1 sec. I'm going to IHTP. Hashtag IHTP. What's up, guys, over there on Instagram? I know you guys are leaving. They always dip in and out on Instagram. But I'm going to be right back. We will continue on the show, and I still have a little bit to talk about. We got a little bit to talk about for our Thursday show, because the return of Spinning Venom Radio is coming. IHTP, though, let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? Did everybody miss me? Did I miss anything? Was there anything going on that I missed? I don't want to miss anything. Oh man. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. We got this. We got the new coronavirus thing coming along. With the show that I just did, the Peru show. It's all just craziness. By the way, I saw your post on IG about Mancat. He was awesome. Mancat is the man, and Mancat has his own website or his own Instagram. If you guys want to follow him, it's at asshole_cat. At asshole_cat. And you can follow Mancat there, and Mancat, he's doing his thing. But if there's anything that we've learned about anything today, especially with treadmills, don't walk on them barefooted. And if you do walk on them barefooted, you're probably going to get your feet blistered. Or just walk for 5 minutes and then rest. And then the next day, walk 8 minutes and then rest. And then the next day, maybe walk 10 minutes and then rest. And then the next day, you can do 15. And then you can build it up from there. And then eventually, you're going to be at the point to where you are able to walk without getting blisters all over your feet. But me on the other hand, I'm not going to take my advice. I'm just going to jump on that bitch and be like, come on, I got to get my steps in today. We got to do them now. Get them over with. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. And then keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. But then I got to keep it rolling and go outside and bust my ass right when I walk out the door. Right when you walk out the door, it's just ridiculous because it's so damn icy everywhere. There's nothing you can do. Icy ice everywhere. Ice, ice, ice. I love Mancat. He was so cute on your table. Oh, yeah. He was hanging out on the... yeah. He was hanging out watching me. That's what he does. He comes around, and then he just watches me, and he just waits for me to feed him. He's like, watch me. He's like, hey, man, you going to feed me, dude? You're in the kitchen. Food is in the kitchen, so what's up? What's up? So he'll just sit there and just stare me down like, you going to feed me or not? And then when I don't feed him, he'll just walk away and just whatever, flip his tail up at me and like he's better than me or something. And I just get annoyed by him because I'm like, hey, man, you're just a cat, dude. You're just a cat. And you're my cat. I own you. I own you. You're my cat. You do what I say, when I say, how I say, do it. Never works out that way, though. Never actually works out that way. But that's part of it, man. That's part of having Mancat in your life. Mancat is the man. He does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. And I can't control that. And I can't be mad about it either, though, because Mancat is Mancat. Mancat does what Mancat does. I thought about trying to get him to walk on the treadmill, but I remember seeing this video of this other person trying to get their cat to walk on the treadmill, and all the cat would do was lay it down on it. Like it's walking, and then they would walk for like 2 steps, and then they would just lay down on it. I feel like Mancat is probably in that. He's probably in that range. That's what he does. He doesn't like messing with people and dealing with people's shit. So he gets out of there and he gets going. He gets going. That damn snow, though, it's ridiculous how you see so many people wrecking and so many people having to deal with the snow. It just makes me wonder, like, how do people up in Russia and like the Ukraine deal with that type of stuff? Because it's way colder up there. It's way colder out there than the type of stuff that we have to deal with. And even some of the guys in the chats, like, y'all have to deal with Massachusetts weather, Connecticut weather. That's a lot worse than Maryland weather. But Maryland weather is not that great. Shai said, ha, did he walk? No, he didn't walk. He didn't walk. He just laid. All he wanted to do was lay. He's a cat. You know, Mancat, spoiler alert, he is actually a cat. And he likes to do cat shit. Cat shit is very boring. He likes to just lay around and stare you down. He likes to lay around and stare you down. And then old Lisa Nolan said, y'all be careful with that snow too, please. Yes, we will be careful, and that's one of my Georgia peeps coming in. And I know y'all don't get a lot of snow down there. So we're definitely being careful up here. I've only slipped around a little bit around all the places, but hey, you know, it is what it is. it shuts everything down though. Nothing was open today. There were a couple of stores that are like right up the road from me, and none of those places were open. You have to travel a little bit, but luckily they most of the roads down in Baltimore, especially down in the city, were cleaned up today. But the problem is, we had a lot of snow last night, and then Alabama. Sorry about that, Lisa. Not Georgia, Alabama, guys. Alabama. Barry said, "Do you have to travel tomorrow?" I do not have to travel tomorrow, other than in the Baltimore area. So I do have to travel. I have to leave my house basically, but it's just a mess. It's a mess everywhere, and there's not much you can do. You just have to be as careful as possible. Try not to slide around too much. You're going to slide, but just try not to slide around too much. Shai said, I skid 4 times yesterday while I went to take groceries. Luckily, I was at 25 miles, so no snow on the streets. Yeah, be careful. Just be as careful as possible. And there you go. Lori said, I skidded down a hill today. Lori skidded down a hill. Shai said that she skidded 4 times today, which was slipping around. I slipped around like 3 or 4 different times today as well. What's up, Lily? How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. But that's the thing. Dealing with all that damn snow, it's ridiculous. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's like, hey, Maryland, why don't you send the snow to Massachusetts or something? They need more snow. They need more snow up there. We don't need it. We don't need it down here. We're good. We're good. We have a lot of Floridians that live in Maryland. Be nice to those guys. We're pretty chill dudes. We like it whenever it's not snowing. Oh, Dreama, I know. Dreama said, I said be careful. Dreama, I am being as careful as possible, but you have to remember, my careful is not normal people's careful, because I'll just do some wild shit. I am a pro wrestler, you know. I put my life on the line a lot. Even if it's not my life, it's my body. I do definitely put my body on the line. I definitely destroy my body for fun. You got to love yourself for that, though. I love it. I love it. Keeps me happy. Makes me happy. Very good. We're good everywhere. Good, good, good. Hello from Team Dreama. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Everybody's coming in here now. Remember, now that Dreama's in the chat, everybody's jumping on the Dreama train. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. That's awesome, though. And Dreama and I are gonna have another. We have the next set of battles that we have is going to be Dreama and I facing each other in Connect 4. We'll probably get Ralph to join in with that as well and get him to play a little bit. Because I know that you guys probably want to see a little bit more of Ralph playing as well. But I think that me and Dreama do good. We go after it. We're entertaining at least. At least we're somewhat entertaining, you know. But I got to beat the shit out of her. Now that's bullshit, Barry. See, now Barry's talking about Dreama being a Jenga queen. That's bullshit. See, I wasn't prepared that night. I just thought that they were warm-up games. I thought that we were going to play a little bit of Jenga, and then we'll be like, okay, cool. Now, next time that we play, it'll be for real. That's what I thought the situation was. So when I was playing Jenga, I wasn't like trying. I wasn't really trying. I let my sister win, really. Honestly, I let her win. I wasn't like trying. I wasn't doing my best. You guys saw it. Like when it fell, I was like, oh no. Oh, it fell down. Damn. Guess I lost. Whoops. Dreama, you win. Yay. That's what it was. I wasn't really mad. I wasn't really disappointed that I lost. You know, I don't ever actually lose. I was just doing it for fun, you know. Team Dreama, we got this next match. Bullshit, Dreama. Bullshit. That's bullshit. And we need to schedule when we're going to do that too, because we definitely got another game coming. Yay, awesome. Waiting for another Team Dreama. What the hell? Why does this happen? How do I have a stream, but then everybody on my stream, they're like not on my team. They all go on Dreama's side. Blah, 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 laughing my ass off. Yeah, y'all just laughing at me. And Dreama said, no, you lost with shame. That's bullshit, Dreama. You know I didn't lose with shame. You know I would have whooped your ass if I wanted to. I wanted to take care of my little sister. I wanted to make sure that my little sister was good. I wanted to make sure that you're confident. I want to make sure that you feel good about yourself. So I figured I would give you a trophy. You would have a trophy that you would win. You won your Jenga game. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I screwed myself. I tried to do something that I shouldn't have done, even though I knew I shouldn't have did it, but I did it on purpose because I wanted you to win. That's all it was. It wasn't like I was trying. Dreama, like, don't talk shit now. Now you're going to start talking shit. I was taking it easy. I was just taking it as easy as possible. I wanted my little sister to be able to feel like she could hang with the big dogs. That's all it was. I just wanted, Dreama, I wanted you to feel like you could hang with the big dogs. Sure, maybe I could have won one game. I could have, like, won one game to just kind of prove the point that I was just playing. But I figured that you needed the wins. You needed to win all three. You needed to win all three. You know that first one that I did where I pulled it out and damn thing fell. That was a joke. That wasn't, like, for real, for real. Laughed my ass off. That pizza was super good. That's bullshit, Dreama. It was super good, though. I will give you that. That shit was good. That was some good pizza. We did get some good pizza that night. I had to pay for it, but you know what? At a certain point, if I lost it on purpose, so I bought it on purpose, I was like, Dreama, I'm going to buy you some pizza tonight. How about that? Shy said, oh, so cute, Ron. You're going to have more Jenga games match again. Yes, I'm going to have another. We're going to have another match. We're going to play some different games first, though. That first one, the Jenga, was just the start of it. We will come back to Jenga, but first I need to whoop that ass at Connect 4, and then I need to whoop that ass at Monopoly, then I need to whoop that ass at Sorry, then I need to whoop that ass at whatever. I can't think of any other board games at the time, but I'm going to whoop that ass. And yeah, sure, I'm talking about my sister, but Dreama, she brought it up first. She said that pizza was super good, and she did it all in all caps. So if you're doing it in all caps, Dreama, I know that you're bullshitting, I know you're full of shit, and I know that you're talking shit, but you're trying to be nice because you're playing it online, but now I'm going to whoop your ass. It's not going to be nice. So you need to tell me when you're available for the stream because I'm going to whoop that ass now. Now I'm coming. I was just doing it for fun before. Now I'm serious. Now I'm going to have my wrestling mentality in there, and I'm going to whoop that ass. I'm not going to take it easy on you, Dreama. I'm not going to take it easy on you this time because I felt bad for you. You're my little sister. I was like, okay, I'm going to take care of my little sister. I want to make her feel good. I want Dreama to feel good. That's what I wanted. And now you're just going to keep rubbing it in, rubbing it in, rubbing it in. You do somebody a favor, and then they act like an asshole to you. Dreama, I did you a favor. I was trying to make you feel good. Like, I wanted you to have a win under your belt where you're like, oh, wow, I can actually beat him. You can't. Nobody can. But I do it on purpose to make you feel good, you know? Dreama, oh no. Dreama said, I smell a lot of losses. I guess that's all she has to say, though. There's not, like, I mean, what else? What else can she say? She don't need to say anything else. It's not like I won the matches or anything. I did lose. But I did it on purpose, guys. You have to trust me. I did it on purpose. Oh, baby, no worries. Let's meet you on ground. Team Dreama will win again. That's so not even fair. That's so not even fair. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. But what are you going to do whenever we get other people in here playing? Like, what if I have some of the wrestlers come in here and we're playing board games and we're trying to beat each other and we can't actually beat each other? Because I'm thinking about an idea of where I have, like, before I have wrestling matches, I'll have, like, board game matches. And we'll talk mad shit to each other before we do our board games. I don't know, though. We have a bunch of different ideas for this stuff. Dreama said, let's go. Let's go get our asses beat by my brother. But you guys should follow Dreama. Dreama, what's your TikTok and Snapchat and whatever you want people to follow? I know you got a bunch of stuff that you're doing. Dreama's got a lot of followers over there on TikTok. The old TikTok. And, yeah, so Dreama and I are going to be having another episode soon. Bob Hollywood and I, where we got Spinning Venom Radio returning at 2 p.m. on Thursday. So if you guys are able to see that, tune in, try to listen, because that's definitely going to be a fun episode. Spitting Venom Radio is always fun. It's always entertaining. That's a different show than this. That one tends to get a little bit more controversial, I think, in some aspects, because just the subjects that we cover sometimes can be controversial, but it's not like, none of us are trying to be controversial or anything like that. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're doing what we're doing. But anyway, guys, we've just run up on about an hour. I'm going to hop off of here so that I can give us some more time for our Monday show. I'm going to check over my notes real quick so that I make sure that we covered everything. And we did. We got the Peru tapings. We got the driving in the snow stories. And we got the treadmill toes, which is the name of the episode, so I should have known that. And if you guys, and especially over there on Instagram as well, if you guys go to Lesbo Biker, and you can see it in the chats over there on Facebook, Lesbo Biker, and you'll be able to see her TikTok. So TikTok is at LESBOBIKER, and follow my sister. She's got a bunch of different TikToks over there, and she's going to be on the streams a lot more. That's going to be a normal thing, along with Ralphus being on here. SVR's coming back. SVR is going to be great. Yep, thank you, Barry. Barry's good to go. We're all good to go. We're all in this together, babies. We're all in this together. We're trying. Let me fix that on Instagram, even though I'm about to delete the video. It doesn't matter. It's all good. We're all good to go here. So make sure that you guys look out for that Peru taping stuff. I'm going to be posting some of that footage later. Tomorrow I'm going to post a Monster Factory match that I had with old LSG, and it was a triple threat match. So I think that you guys are going to enjoy that as well. So go on to my YouTube, and you'll be able to look into the playlist, and you'll be able to see that. And other than that, we will see you guys tomorrow, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. I got some plans for tomorrow, but I don't want to give it away just yet. We're going to surprise you with it, and I'll see you guys